In this video, we'll take a look at a use case of how a company that's in the distressed property business or short sale business could use iPerspective to publish information from a management perspective throughout the organization. What you see on the left-hand side are a number of tables that this particular company has within their database. They have company information. These are their customers: Wells Fargo, Citibank. They manage the short sale process or default mortgage process for a number of different banks. We have people. People are people that could work for the company. There are people that could also be customers of theirs. They have people role table, they have a project role, and projects, you can see, have a number of keys or references to other tables, but these are properties that are being foreclosed on and their status and information about it. We have project status, which is what status has the property been in, when did that status start, when did it end, when did it go to the next status, who changed it, and so forth. We have properties. These are homes, and we have a lot of information about these specific homes and their address and different attributes about them. We have borrower information. Who are the borrowers on this property? Conversations we've had about the properties themselves, spoke to different owners, people about the short sale process. We have documents that are loaded in. So it's kind of a document management application. And you can see there's a host of additional other tables within this application. Then we have some views. We have projects by status, and these are the main statuses that a property goes through, and you can see they're all currently in red status. Count by stage by company. So Aurora Loan Services has, and these are green, yellow, red, recovery calculator for green, yellow, red. So they're all in red status, and we saw that a minute ago, but broken down by customer. And then we have owner address data and specific projects. This gives us more detailed information about the projects, the specific property, who's working on it at different stages, the colors that each of these are in, and so forth. And then we have tasks that have been assigned to individual employees or customers or people for properties. So kind of a task list of what needs to be done. So what we did within iPerspective is we simply took objects and we dragged them and we dropped them into different series of service buckets or packages within iPerspective. And so company information, these might be their customers. So Aurora Loan Services, for example, could want to know about their project. So a dashboard could be provided for them to look at enhanced recoveries projects and the status of those projects at any point in time. Employees have tasks assigned to them, and then they have projects that they're working on at the current time, so we could expose that information. Then we could have manager information, counts, customers, employees, projects, tasks that have been assigned, and so forth. So these are kind of three different use cases of how I might use the data that's within the enhanced recovery database. So let's take a look at the application that we created for enhanced recovery. And what we'll find is that for a particular user, we can log in as a user within our within the database, and we can see in this case we see a list of employees, and we can look at any one of these employees. For example, I could, because Jason's a manager, I could see all the employees. another employee might log in and see different only people who report to them and below, or maybe they only see themselves. In this case, we can click on the phone number, and that would actually take me into the phone with that phone number filled in. I could click on the email address and email that person, and that's all the information that we've decided to display on those employees. But if I click on Jason, then I get to see all the tasks that have been assigned to Jason, properties he's working on at this point in time. And so here are the projects that Jason's associated with, and you can see we've got a bunch of different information. Here's Jason, and he's assigned. And then these are tasks that have either been assigned from or assigned to Jason. And so and there's information about the properties and so forth. And everything's a hot link within here. If I want to see that property address, maybe navigate my way to it, I click on it, it pulls it up within the map within the application. So this particular application, we could have 3 different applications, one for customers, one for employees, one for everybody. We could use authentication to provide this information, so that for one employee, they get to see the or if I'm a low-level employee who's out there filling out the process for different projects, then maybe that's all I see. So hopefully that gives you an idea of a use case for iPerspective using short sale data, displaying it, managing projects for customers or employees using a web interface to be able to do this.